Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about just getting to know me. I did some questions on my Instagram, so I'm going to be answering the questions that were sent to me. And yeah, so also if you don't follow my Instagram, I'll just pop it down below so you don't miss anything, like if you want to ask me questions and stuff and I put on my Instagram story or anything like that. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so the first question I got asked was, how old are you? So I'm 19 years old. I turn 20 in March next year. So the next question is, what made you want to work in design? So basically, I don't know, I've always been creative. I've always wanted to do something in the design industry. Yeah, like I used to like remix songs when I was like little, and then I would do like art, and then I'd do like fashion sketches and then photography and just a heap of stuff. And I guess it's just, I've never really been one to like maths or anything like that, and I've never wanted to like sit in front of a computer and just like sit there all day and do, I don't know, accounting or something. Like obviously it's still a good job and everything like that, but I don't know, I feel like even if I didn't make the same amount of money as like someone else that would do that, I feel like it would still be worthwhile because it's like something you want to do. And I feel like that's like way better in the long run than someone who's doing a job that they don't enjoy. Not that someone's not going to enjoy accounting, but you know what I mean, like I'm just into it. I guess like, I don't know, like my mum's really creative and I've had heaps of like designers in my family, so I guess it's just kind of like in my blood to like want to do this. I don't know. So yeah, I really love it, and I just feel like if I wasn't doing it, I wouldn't be like following like what I want inside, like what my true desires are, to be cringe, but you know. So yeah, really love design. The next question is, how do you think you've changed as a person since moving away? Okay, so basically, if you don't know, I used to live in Wagga, like around Wagga area. I've moved to Bondi now in Sydney, and I moved there like the end of January this year. So basically, I moved because I wanted to study design, and in Wagga there isn't like many design courses that I would personally do. Like there's a couple like art courses, but that's like literally it. And obviously for what I want to do, it's not really beneficial for me to like stay here and not study what I want to do, you know. So basically I moved to Bondi and I've been studying there ever since. I did a photography course. It went for like 6 months, so I did that. It was a Cert 4 that finished in July because of COVID and everything. It like got pushed back, so I couldn't like finish it within the time period that it was in the 6 months, so it was actually a bit longer. But I really enjoyed that, and it was like a really good thing for me to do. I don't regret it at all. Like I feel like being away from home has been like able to make me stronger as a person, and just like, I don't know, like I just feel like it was the right time. Everything was kind of going a bit, not downhill, but I just felt like I wasn't supposed to be here for much longer, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, it was just like my time to go. Yeah, so I did that, and now I'm studying fashion design, and it goes for another 6 months, so it's just like a Cert 3, so I'll do that, and then I'm just going to decide after that what I'm going to do. But basically, to answer your question, changing as a person, I feel like I've been able to like grow more in my own skin, because I had friends up in Sydney, but I didn't really have that many, so I've had to like not go out of my comfort zone, but just become more comfortable within myself to like be okay with like having weekends in, or like, you know, like I don't know. But it's been like really hard because I literally like study full time, then I work full part time, so I don't have much room to make close friends anyway. Like I have some friends and everything, and because of COVID and everything, I wasn't able to like go out as much, obviously. So it's kind of been more of like a hustle period, I guess, because all I've been doing is working, which in the long run, like if I look back at this like at the end of the year, I will be so happy with myself because I've like pushed myself to grow and like become like the best version of me, I guess. Like I feel like I'm more me than ever. Like I never thought I'd be able to do this, and I just am really like proud of myself for pushing myself to do this. So yeah, I'm really glad I moved, and I'm like I grow every day, like even though like some days are harder than others, like I'll miss my family and whatnot, but I'm just gonna turn off. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like it has changed me a lot as a person, and like if you met me now, but you didn't, like you knew me like a year ago, I'm like so different. So yeah, like I'm literally like a completely different person. Like, I don't know, I love it though. Anyways, thanks for the question. Let's move on. So the next question I'm going to answer is, why did you start YouTube? So basically, if you know, or this is like the first kind of like time you're like watching, I've been making YouTube videos for over a year, but it was very inconsistent. Like it would be like every 3 months, and usually they were literally just like a festival video or something like that. And basically, I don't know, I started YouTube initially because I wanted to have a voice. I wanted to like project my opinions and like try and help other people through what I have to say as well. And I mean, it's not really about like fame or anything like that for me, like a lot of people would start a YouTube channel for. I feel like I just really want like a platform to like talk on, and because I do study and work a lot, like I don't really have much time to like do things like, I don't know, like I just wanted to do something that I enjoy doing. Not that I don't enjoy studying and that, but I just feel like I haven't put time in to do things that really benefit me like mentally and stuff, because if I'm like not able to like hang out with friends one week, at least I can like make a YouTube video and like talk to people online. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it sounds kind of weird, and it probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people, but I just feel like from my perspective, it's kind of like a really fun hobby and something to do, and like I love fashion, health and everything like that, so I want to like project that onto my YouTube as I am like initially on my Instagram page. So I kind of want them to like join in together, so that's like kind of like the plan. Yeah, I want to like meet new people and make friends through YouTube, and yeah. So, but oh my gosh, I used to like make YouTube videos, fun fact, as like I was literally in primary school, and I made like cup song videos, and like, I made like a whole video once, but I think I put it on private after like 10 minutes, because thank God I did. I watched it. It's so bad. It's literally like the worst video I've ever seen in my life, but we all start somewhere. So like, I don't know. And I just feel like, oh, there's a car actually coming. Okay, hide. Okay, it's gone. Like, also, I feel like people might hate on me that I'm doing a YouTube channel or whatnot, and I'm just kind of like, at the start, like I've literally always wanted to do a YouTube channel, like literally since like primary school. That's why I did it, and I was too scared and I chickened out. Yeah, but I feel like if I just stuck to it, it would have been like really good, and I always like kick myself for it, but I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I'm just supposed to start now, so I'm just starting out again, so here I am. But I feel like if people have like negative things to say about you, then that's like just reflecting on them, and if people are like watching this video just to be like, haha, like she's making YouTube videos, like what are you doing? Like seriously, I'm literally just here to voice my opinions and like make friends and stuff, and you're like, people are just being rude about it, and I just don't understand why people would ever put other people down. But yeah, I feel like the right people will support you and through no matter what, like all your friends and stuff. So I feel like even if someone messaged me and like was like, oh, why are you starting a YouTube channel, like I honestly am not bothered anymore. Like, do it. I'd rather you say that to my face than just like, you know. But I feel like everyone's being really supportive anyways, because all my videos I put up, everyone's like messaging me saying, oh, that's really good, like blah blah blah. Anyway, so that's why I started YouTube, to just have something to do, I guess, and talk to people. And oh my gosh, I love editing videos. I hope I get really good at it after a point of time. I feel like if you watch my first ever video on here and then watch like the last video I made, like it's such a big difference. It's kind of a joke. I made like this what was it? Oh, it was like a little travel diary video of me and my friends, and we went to like Bermagui and stuff. It was really fun, but the video is like really poor quality, and it's like some of the video things are like portrait then landscape, and oh my I already kind of answered this question, but do you study at the moment, and if so, what? So I study fashion design, and I studied photography like just before that, so this whole year is like jam-packed with different things. I'm probably gonna do the diploma next year. I'm not like 100% sure yet, but I feel like it's gonna go into that direction. Yeah, so I just moved the car because it was kind of like in the sun and it was getting really hot. So the next one's a really good one. It's, when will your clothing label launch? Okay, so about, how long ago was it? I don't know. I put this thing on my Instagram saying that I was gonna like start a clothing label, and I like made a page for it and everything. I even made like, yeah, like you can't see it, but I made like a website and stuff, and everything like that. I decided that I was gonna wait till my fashion design course to kind of like know the basics of how to like make clothes, like make patterns and all of that. So I've been kind of just waiting to make the clothes in a sense, because I want to like not put clothes out there that I'm not happy with and like rush it, if it makes sense. So I've been kind of just like on the fence with that. Like I've been like actually designing like the clothes and everything, but I haven't made it yet. So I think after this course I'm gonna kind of crack down in like actually making the clothes and figuring out like how I'm gonna do all of that kind of stuff. Yeah, so definitely next year, but I won't, like I'll start like putting some kind of like stuff on that page by the end of the year, which isn't too far away. It's like only a couple months away till the end of the year, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, there's not much to say about it. I won't like give away too much yet, because I'll just wait till I organize everything. But I feel like, I don't know if I put that information out there too early or not, but I read this thing somewhere, I don't know where, but it was just like, oh, make sure you like hype up the brands before you launch. So I just kind of like did that in advance, but I should have definitely waited to actually like post stuff, I feel. But anyways, I feel like it doesn't really matter too much. So the next question is, in what 3 ways in the last year have you changed for the better? It's a good question. So like last year, I would say I didn't study last year, so I just had like a gap year and worked all year. And to be honest, like it was good at the start, but I just felt like I wasn't like doing anything that was going to benefit me in the future. So that's why like this year I like switched and studied and everything. So I feel like this year I've changed for the better, because I've become a lot more productive. I've become a lot stronger. A lot of stuff has happened this year. Obviously everyone's gone through so much stuff this year. So that has made me a lot stronger and wiser and more grateful for when I do see people that I do love and everything. So that's good. And what else? I don't know, like I just feel like this year is so much better. Like even though it's been pretty bad, it's a lot better in a sense that I've got more grounded within myself, and I know like who I am in a way. Like before I did not know what I was going to do. I did not know like anything, so that's why I didn't study. And this year I just like know what I'm going to do, so it's so much better like when you know what's going to happen. And like even if it doesn't go out and like doesn't go to plan half the time, like at least like you're still on the path to get where you want to be. So I'm just like really grateful that I have the opportunity to like do these things and like live in Sydney and just, yeah. Ride or die piece of clothing. Obviously blazers. My whole wardrobe is blazers. I found moving from Wagga to Sydney. How do you feel through the whole thing? Okay, so I kind of like touched on this before, but I obviously like study, work at the same time and everything like that. So like the change for me was more just trying to get productive and not just work, because obviously working is good because you can just go to work, come home, rest. Like you don't have to do anything else. Like your responsibility is only at work and you can just kind of like do whatever you want after that. But when you like study, it's different, because even in after you have work, you might have an assignment to do, or you might have to like study for something, or you know. So I only have 1 day off a week, and I feel like that really puts a lot of pressure on me to like, either I have to do what I want to do, which is like what obviously everyone wants to do and just what they want, or I have to do work. And like for me, the reason like I love doing YouTube and Instagram and stuff is because my day off is on a Friday, and everyone that I'm friends with like works like Monday to Friday usually anyway. So to have like a platform on Instagram or here, whatever, to like take photos and or post or edit and things like that, it kind of like, it's just like a nice hobby to do, I guess, because otherwise I'm just going to be doing like schoolwork, which is good, but like you can't do that all the time. It's a car. So yeah, I just feel like that's kind of like been a hard change for me, and it does like bring me down a fair bit because I can't really like hang out with people as much if I have to do stuff, and then I work the whole weekend. So it does put like a lot of pressure on like me, I guess. Ugh, I don't even want to think about it right now. But I don't know, I think after like a bit of time, it's gonna be like very beneficial for me. So I'm just trying to like sit back and like try and get through it all, because you know what, at the end of the day, if this year helps me so much in the long run, then I'm not gonna be like regretting any of it, you know what I mean? So I think it's fine, but it's definitely made me stronger emotionally, because I have to like fend for myself in a way, because most of like the people I love are like at home still, so I have to be strong for myself and just like try and do what's best for me, which is like hard sometimes, but you just have to do it, you know. So yeah, I guess that's like the major shift for me and how it's made me feel. So the next question is, what's your favorite fashion label? Okay, so I definitely have a few like brands and stuff like that I really love, but if it was like a high-end kind of brand, I really love Chanel. I just literally love vintage clothes so much, and I don't know, like if you look at Blair Waldorf and she's wearing like those little knitted like long sleeve shirts and stuff, I'm just like, I love that. And I just feel like Chanel is like where that inspiration comes from. Like I freaking love that so much. I really love shopping at like Princess Polly, Zara. My favorite is Glassons. I freaking love Glassons. If you're my friend, I literally at least once a month I'll go into Glassons and buy like 5 things to 10 things, and I don't even care because they're literally such staple pieces. Like I got this little top, I'll show you it. Got this little top from Glassons, and I know it just looks like a little halter, but if you look up close, like the design of it is that amazing. Like the bottom is like this little like band kind of thing, so it literally like hugs you in so nicely, and I just where do you see yourself in 1, 3 and 5 years? And someone else said, where do you see yourself in 5 years? So I'll put them together. So in 1 year, well, this time next year, I'll definitely have finished this fashion course, and hopefully if I do the diploma, it will basically be done within the next few months. So I'm hoping that I'm doing that or something else that's going to like really benefit me, whether it's like doing an internship or like just like work experience for like a brand or something like that, in my like career wise, I guess. As a person, in 1 year, I hope to be like, obviously I'll get stronger every day, but like just stronger and hopefully a lot wiser and better at making decisions and better at saving money. That too, I'm like good at that but not, so hopefully I can like grow into that, but we'll see. Is it 2 or 3 years? In 3 years, wow, in 3 years I hope that I've launched my brand will definitely be launched by then, or will it be within 1 to 3 years. Definitely my brand will be launched and hopefully doing well and having like a nice aesthetic, hopefully. And I don't know, I hope that we can go traveling again and everything, because I really do want to like go on a big travel trip. I want to go for at least 6 months somewhere and live there, or just like travel for 6 months. I feel like that would be like so fun, and I just feel like you've got to do that at least once in your life, because otherwise you'll be like stuck working, and I don't want to feel like I'm stuck and haven't done things that I want to do. So yeah, I want to do that. 5 years, oh god, how old am I gonna be? I'm 20 next year. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'll be 25. Well, I hope that I've like found someone I really like that I'd want to like marry. I don't know, like by then at least. Gosh, I hope so. I want to get another dog. I want to have a dog and a cat 100%, because I feel like this period I won't be able to, because like if I rent and stuff. Oh, I'm definitely getting a cat. Oh my god, can't wait. So a few of the questions are kind of similar here, so I'll just answer them all in one. So I've got like, what motivates you most? What's your biggest motivation? What's your biggest goals? So basically, the people who like motivate me the most, well, there is one that says who motivates you. Yeah, okay, so people who motivate me the most, definitely like my mum, my friends, my dad, like just like people that I care about a lot, definitely motivate me, because they're always like putting out good positive vibes and like letting me know that like they're always there for me, and seeing what they accomplish and stuff makes me want to accomplish things as well and like do good for me as well, so we can all be happy and live like a nice life. So it definitely motivates me when like my friends and family like really supportive, so definitely that. And yeah, so that like motivates me to do stuff. My biggest goals, definitely a clothing label. I want to travel, I want to have a family, I want to have pets. I feel like I just want to like be able to travel for work and like definitely go to like all like the New York Fashion Week shows and like all of that kind of stuff. Like I just freaking love all of that, and I want to be a part of it. Like even if it was just like, I don't know, like saying hi to people at the door, like that's still fun to me, and I'm going to be doing that. So I don't know, I just feel like anything like in design, I just want to be a part of. So there are all the questions I'm going to answer today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please give it a thumbs up if you did, and comment down below any video ideas you might have. And yeah, so I'll see you in my next video, and I hope you have a great day. Bye guys.